What's good, y'all? It's Train That Music here with another big situation to bring to y'all, man. It's really crazy, and we just need to talk about it and cover it. So, hey, what's the facts?
Hey man, let's get right into it. So what we're talking about, y'all, is the Travis Scott Astroworld Festival that went down in Houston this past weekend. Now, I'm sure y'all all have heard this story by now, but let me just break it down for y'all. So Travis was telling people to rush the stage. There was a lot of energy in there, and people just kept pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. And when you're in big crowds like that, it's not a lot of air. I've experienced that. I was at Rolling Loud a few months prior to this. So I know the mosh pit situation is very little air in there. And
That's a fact.
all of the people were trying to get to the front as fast as possible. So this caused people to try to get on the stage. Everybody's pushing up against the people that are at the front barrier. And unfortunately, a few people lost their lives this night. It's confirmed 8 people were killed. They range between the ages of 14 and 27. Rest in peace to those souls that passed away that night. There was also another nearly 100 injured on that Friday night in Houston. Now, this situation is just pure chaos. I mean, that's the only way to really describe it. Now, people have been talking about, you know, that Travis Scott wanted this to happen, that he didn't stop the show. We've seen clips now of people screaming, help, help, or chanting, stop the show, stop the show. And, you know, only people that were there really know the real answer, to as if it seems like he could hear them. There also seems like at one point, 2 people were on the stage with him and they come up to him and say, hey, people were saying stop the show. He said, yeah, 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 yeah. And then he turns around. It's like 2 hands to the sky, everybody. So we've all seen all the clips now. It's open for your own interpretation. But how do you feel about it, bro?
Hey, hey, look, it's really tough. I even heard that one of the casualties was a 10-year-old, which is actually really crazy.
That's
Um,
insane.
and my first thing is, why are you letting if it was 10 or 14, why are you letting that young of a person go, that young of a child go to a concert like that? That's my first thing. And
Facts.
that's what I gotta say. So it comes down to the parents, like why y'all letting them do that? That's the first thing. Second thing is the security and shit. Like you saw the videos of them trampling the gates and everything. Like they got to do better than that. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
And I heard that there was another concert. I think it was the Playboy Cardi concert where people were just like rushing in, and they just ended it. They ended the concert because they're just like, "Yo, y'all doing too much, and y'all just bum rushed in here, and a whole bunch of people that didn't even pay for a ticket are all up in here, and it's over
Right.
capacity." You know
Now,
what I'm
at
saying?
one point, I agree with you. Now, one point on the security, I did see videos of security trying to get through the crowd or trying to get to people, and there were still people jumping on top of the security car, dancing. These kids drunk, high, whatever, at a festival. So it's on both sides. Like that's how I feel about this situation. It's everybody's fault. It really is everybody's fault. Like it's definitely partially on Travis Scott. He could have stopped the show. The security of the venue definitely needed to stop the show because they had the power to cut the music, cut the lights, cut everything. And when you cut that, everybody in the crowd stops moving. Because once the show's not going, there's no reason to run to the front. So
That's a
it's
fact.
definitely on them. And then it's also on the people in the crowd. Yes, it's Travis Scott. Yes, you guys are huge fans. Obviously, you paid to come to this Astro World Festival. I understand. But when it comes to the point of being careless and rushing over other people, women, they needed to chill out too. So, from my point of view, I say everybody's at fault in this situation, but somebody will have to be held accountable. Now, that's the question of who is held accountable
And
because, these people, they lost their lives, their families are grieving. Now, I did see Travis is going to pay for the funerals of the families. He's also refunding everybody their money that came to Astroworld. And thirdly, what was the third thing? Oh, he's also paying for therapy for anybody at the concert out of the 50,000 people that needs therapy after these traumatic events. So he's taking a foot forward. Now, you saw the apology video?
Yeah, I saw him rubbing his forehead a lot. Um, and I'm not gonna take that apology video for anything. Like honestly,
Yeah, it seemed disingenuous.
yeah, it really did. And um, hey, those are good notions that he's doing, that you
Mhm.
said that he's doing. And I also saw that Roddy Rich was giving all of his net profits uh to people in need,
That's
or
dope.
to like to the people that passed away,
That's what's up.
unfortunately. And it's it's really messed up for real. Like I said, I really think that the parents shouldn't have let them, like the younger kids, go. I feel like that's one. And then I also feel like how you said, why didn't the security or the authorities or anybody stop the show?
Right.
Um, I heard that it was at three times capacity, apparently, or yeah, something like that. Apparently, like the capacity for it is 50,000, and there was 150,000 there, and
Sheesh. Just people hopping the fence
or
and everything, I
yeah,
guess.
150 to 200,000. That's what I saw, and
Wow.
that's just crazy, and that just shouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's way too many people in one
Right.
place anyway, especially at this time. So like, what's going on here? You know what I'm
And
saying? And
people are forgetting this was a 2 day event.
yeah,
The second day got canceled because of how crazy it was. So yeah, I'm 100% with you on that.
yeah, and also I heard that somebody was apparently uh injecting people,
Yes.
which is actually insane because I heard that a lot of people went into cardiac arrest, and that could be an explanation for that.
Yeah. That was another crazy part of this whole situation. Um, it's just very unfortunate what went down. Now, I don't want to get into the whole conspiracy theory side of everything that's going on right now. There's all these videos surfacing on TikTok, floating around, talking about rituals and all that. The only thing I will say on that is it is very weird that his shirt that he was wearing shows people going into a portal and coming out on the other side red with horns. That's all I'll say on that. You have anything to say on that?
I don't have a single thing to say.
All right,
I don't know none. I don't know none. I ain't got nothing to say on that one.
we're gonna leave it at that with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, very unfortunate situation that happened over this weekend. I feel like we still need to hear more from Travis Scott. That video wasn't enough. There needs to be some type of press conference, some type of explanation further into this case. But yeah, like we're only 3 days out, so we'll see what happens. The people are getting their money back, so I'm sure they'll partially like that compensation, but we'll just have to see how this whole thing plays out. Again, rest in peace to all the people that died that night. I heard there also are two more people in critical condition, fighting for their lives right now in the hospital. So hopefully they pull through as well. Send our prayers out to them.
Indeed.
And yeah, it's just a crazy situation this week. But
Yeah.
that's it for us this week, boys. Sharing their music. Back
Yeah.
at it again. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Instagram, sharing their music, and we out.
We out. Peace.